somebody hears. Listen to the fear that's gone, strangled by the wishes of Pater, hoping for the arms of Mater. Get to me sooner or later. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Holding back the years. Chance for me to escape from all I know. Holding back the tears. There's nothing here as grown. And I've wasted all my tears, wasted all those years. Nothing had the chance to be good. No, nothing ever could. Oh, I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Well, I've wasted all my tears, wasted all those years, and nothing had the chance to be good, 'cause nothing ever could. Oh, I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. Yes, I'll keep holding on. Holding, 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 holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding on. I'll keep holding.
Well, first of all, we're not going to bore you for too long. We just both have something to say. It is a party of two halves. As you all know, I turned 70 in February. And now I'm having this final retirement. We've had the semi, and now we're going to have the final one on the 8th of September. That's why we take April 30th before you all take off on holiday and say you can't come. So we thought, well, April is probably the best month of the year. So. Anyway, I am so thrilled to see you all. And if I get through this speech without crying, you look beautiful, all of you, even the men. So, and like I say, thank you very much for coming. We are thrilled to do this. And just to help us celebrate two momentous occasions that we've had in our life, apart from being 70. As you all know, we sold the business, and we couldn't have had a better year. It's a long time coming and a tortuous process, but we did it. And all I would like to say really is enjoy the evening. And although I know there are some people missing from the event, from tonight, and some have got COVID, and I find that, that's a shame. But it is what it is. We've had a shitty couple of years, all of us. And it's just so nice to see people make the effort to get dressed up and come out for the night. And I just hope we all do a good job of entertaining you and to enjoy it. I'd like to say two things. There are two ladies in this room tonight who have both lost their husbands for the last 2 years, who were good friends of mine. There's a lady over there called Pat. And Pat lost her husband to COVID. And Margaret, who has been a long-time friend who I've known for 40 years, lost her husband. And we were both devastated. And they would have been here tonight. So, forgive the tears, but apart from that, I'm glad to see you all survived the last 2 years, and that you all are intact. We haven't had COVID. We're quite lucky. We thank God for that. But who's to say never will be never? But Jan and I we take it as it comes, like the rest of them. So, having said that, I'm going to have some good things now to do. See that thing over there? That is a photo. Okay? Now, when it is switched on, there are some, I don't know what they are, in boxes over there. There are allowed to be 400 photographs, so please enjoy it. Have a bit of fun with it. And I need to see the pictures. I really need to see the pictures. And I know you've had your formal pictures all taken, but I don't care how young you are. But I do need to see them. So having said that, enjoy that. As you know now, the bar is free. Enjoy that as well. The band, I'll tell you, I've heard them on YouTube, and they are brilliant. Okay, otherwise they wouldn't be here. But they make fantastic music, and I can't wait for them to strike up and get going. They will also be doing the disco as well in between. So I'm afraid most of the music is kind of Motown. I'm sorry. That's my bag. And I'm talking about bags. You lady, I would like to give you this as a thank you. Helen, my daughter-in-law, has been, if it wasn't her, this party would never have got off the ground. She has worked really hard. And a bunch of flowers for you. Now, I know you're not that keen on flowers, but, it's a bit like Colston, Newcastle, isn't it? Never mind. Okay. No, thank you. Thank you very much. We're both very grateful. Thank you. Now, I'm going to hand over to Jan now. I winged it. I didn't write any of this, so he has. But then again, everything has to be perfect, so I'm going to hand it over to him. Have a good night.
Thank you. I think in the first place, very warm welcome to everyone, of course. I'm aware that there are several people in this room that would never thought that I would stand here and announce my retirement, because quite a few would thought a few years ago I would just carry on working till I dropped dead, probably. But there we are. Things change sometimes in life, and it's nearly there. I have another 4 months to go, and then indeed I will retire finally, and hopefully we can enjoy it together for a long time. Sorry. It's been a long journey for 45 years in the horticulture industry, with great pleasure, I have to say. It started all when I was very young, when I suddenly realized what direction I wanted to go. Once I was looking around for a holiday job. I was only 15, I think, at the time, and walked into the nursery, and as soon as I walked on, I knew what I was doing. And from there I went to college. Then from there I went to a company after the college for a couple of years, where I learned a lot on people, production and attention for detail. From there I moved on to Albatros in Terraar in the west side of Holland, and I worked there on a more international basis with contacts in Germany, Denmark, Holland, Poland in particular, and also in America. But after 5 years I moved on to Cyprus, where we met eventually down there, where I had a great time, and I learned actually all the aspects of horticulture and running a business down there. Through a German company, nothing to do with horticulture at the time, but it was a great time to go through 5 years down there. But then at some point the contract finished and I had to make a decision to carry on down there or to move on. And I did prefer at the time to go back to West Europe, which we did. Landed up in England with PA Moormans, but after 2 years I decided it wasn't my place, so then the question was what to do. Got a few jobs offered in Holland, but I didn't fancy to go back, although Vel did. But anyhow, we decided to go to Tenerife for a good break, and then on a packet of cigarettes I calculated that I could be a good business and produce perennials. And that's how it started really. Very small, at Holbeach, in Holbeach at Stockwell Gate. And that's where we started our own business on about 500-600 square meters, I think it was. And after 2 years we moved to Holbeach Road. And after 3 years, 4 years, we never looked back. It grew and grew. Till it came to the point that we didn't want to grow any further and really considered to see if we could sell the business, which eventually we did, of course. At the time, I mentioned to Vel, don't worry about it, it's only very seasonal. Now, I never should have said that, of course, because it became very different. Yeah. They came in quite a year-round program that we run, and it went at the end of after 3 years we never looked back, and it grew, and we had a fantastic journey in it all. Difficult times, good times, ups and downs and what have you, but overall it was successful. And in the first place I want to thank Vel for all the hard work, all the efforts and everything what she put in. Particularly the patience for the many hours I wasn't there, because it was day and night work, especially in the first 4, 5, 6 years.
No holidays. No holidays.
No holidays. So, thank you very much, Val. It was fantastic, all the support, patience, and all the effort you put in. But all in all, it was an exciting journey. The horticulture industry is a very small market, small industry. But at the end of the day, if you look at it, you're dealing with live products, which is fascinating to deal with the production facilities and technology, the innovation, and meeting hundreds and hundreds of people over the years. It's been a big enjoyment at the end of the day, really. There were not many days that I didn't want to go to work. It was always a great pleasure. And the other side, I'm glad now that it comes to an end. 45 years is a long period, but it was a great journey with a fantastic time overall. I want to also take the opportunity to thank colleagues and ex-colleagues here present for all the hard work they did for Lance Nursery. Not only the hard work, but their commitment, the teamwork, the professional approach they always put onto the table. And I always respected deeply what was put in as a complete team in Lance Nursery. And I want to thank them at this opportunity very, very, very much. Now, not all of them are here or can be here, but the ones are here. You know, if you see other colleagues or ex-colleagues, from my side, just pass the message on. A great, great thank you. Also, as last point, I want to, because of course I went into the system of negotiating with Morrison's to sell the business. Two persons couldn't be here because they had other obligations. But in the first place, I want also to thank James Turner from Maples, who guided me through the whole system on the legal side. And also want to thank Craig Reed from Moore Thompson, who guided me through the process of all the financial sides of it. And at the end of the day, the 9th of September, we managed to come to a complete conclusion to sell the business to Morrison's. And I can only say I wish them very much luck in the future to continue the business the way they feel is the best way forward for them. Several times I've been asked by people, will you miss it?
No.
It sounds very blunt. No, probably not. I've done 45 years. It was a great pleasure. But I think it's a good thing when new people and young people take over with new ideas, new efforts, and that's how it goes in life. So for me, it comes to an end. We're going to do different things the next few years, or hopefully many years, as you say. But it is fantastic to have you here now to celebrate both our occasions, in particular my retirement probably, because we share that together. And I hope all of you will have a fantastic night tonight. And all I can say from now, enjoy.
Like I say, these poor guys haven't come all the way from London just to see you sitting down. Okay? So have a good night, as you all said.
Thank you.
Something's going on that's not quite clear. Somebody turn on the lights. We're gonna have a party. It's starting tonight. Oh, what a feeling. We're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. We're dancing on the ceiling. It's hot and it's good. Some of my friends came by the neighborhood. There's people starting to climb the walls. Oh, it looks like everybody is having a ball. Oh, what a feeling. We're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. We're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. When we're dancing on the ceiling. Oh, what a feeling. We're dancing on the ceiling. Everybody starts to lose control and the music is right. If you see somebody hanging around, don't get uptight. The only thing we wanna do tonight is go round and round and turn upside down. Hey! So come on, let's get loose.